be alright. Give it up, gonna be alright.
It's gonna be all right. What's up, chat? What's going on, guys? How are we feeling today? How are we doing on this lovely Saturday evening, Saturday afternoon, Sunday morning, depending on what part of the world you are in? Y'all, we are here. We are live. It's your boy Sooplex. And today we're going to be going over the recently published PWI500 2022, documenting, commenting, and critiquing all 500 wrestlers on the list and telling you where I would rank them personally. Not all 500 of them. That would take way too long. But maybe like the top 50 or something. But we're going to go over exactly all 500 wrestlers on this list. Who we got in chat? We got Rich Ford, YouTube Guy 33, Jenica Williams, sister from another mister. Okay. Rich Ford, Just Eli, Brandon Laffler, Yadil P109, Nicholas Smith, Rich Ford. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Hey, Soup, just started following. Huge fan, man. Thank you, a steamy cup of Josh. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. I'm sorry if the video looks kind of weird. I don't know why, but my camera is doing this weird shit where the texture and lighting is off. Yo, I'm hyped for Crown Jewel. Okay, question for the people in chat right now. Has anybody yet seen the press conference between Roman Reigns and Logan Paul? I thought it was actually a really good press conference. Like, I would not mind if WWE did these more often. There was a real... Okay, I'll show a little bit of it. I don't want to show too much because I don't want WWE to copyright claim it, because they've been copyright claiming a lot of my videos lately. Like, a lot of them. So I'm going to try my best not to show too much. But I'm going to show a little bit of it because I just thought it was so well done. It was so well done. Hold on. Let me just screen share Roman Reigns. Logan. You just got to search Logan Paul Roman Reigns and it comes right up. Someone actually uploaded the whole entire, what's it called? Probably shouldn't have. Probably got taken down already. Oh, no, it's still up. It's only been 3 hours. It's still up. Yeah, let me show a little clippy clip. A little snippy snip.
Between someone that has dedicated his entire life to the greatness that stands before you Friday nights on Smackdown, and
like, I thought this setup was so clean. Like, it from the position, it looks like a regular UFC. I'm over top of Logan Paul's face. Hold on one second. Do theater mode real quick. I'm still over top of his I'm still over top of his face, but you get the point. It's like a UFC setup almost.
it's time that you take your supermodel girlfriend and your TikTok account and your Instagram account and your Twitter account and YouTube your ass.
Isn't this Roman's press conference? Hey, Roman.
Now, don't get me wrong. Logan Paul still has some ways to go on the mic. I felt like his mic skills need a little bit more fine-tuning. I feel like he talks. He doesn't really cut promo. He kind of just talks. And going up against one of the top promo cutters in WWE, in wrestling today, Roman Reigns, I feel like it was unmatchable. It really was unmatchable. I feel like Roman was talking to like a child. I mean, not saying that Logan acts like a child, but like just his promo skills are in like infancy compared to Roman Reigns. Put it that way. Trade Bob, welcome back, man. Johnny Burney, my man. Logan Paul for top 10 in PWI 2023. Let's hope. He wouldn't make it into this year's because I think his first match was at WrestleMania. And then his second match was at SummerSlam. And I think the cutoff for this was June 2022. So yeah, he wouldn't make it into this list. And if he does, I'm going to be pissed as fuck because I had one fucking wrestling match this year. Okay, here's my logic. All right. And I need y'all to tell me if this sounds correct or if I'm doing too much. I'm not doing too much. I don't think I am. If Logan Paul, at the time of which this is going to be basically stopping or not, if Logan Paul could have one fucking wrestling match and get in the PWI 2022, why the fuck can't Sooplex have one wrestling match this year and get in the PWI 22? What makes me so much different than Logan Paul, right? Is it because I'm black? Is that... Let me... I'm sorry, y'all. I just had to. But he probably won't. But at the same time, he had a really good match at WrestleMania, so... And it's Logan Paul. I wouldn't be super surprised if he's actually in it. Well, I mean, I'm not lying. The Gladiator Cough, what's up, man? Do I remember you? Yeah, you were in yesterday's chat. How could I forget, bro? You were just there yesterday. Marcus Rivera over on Twitch. I'm on Logan's side. So how many people in the chat actually are back at Logan Paul? Low Gang, where y'all at? Where's Low Gang at in the chat? Where's all the Prime Energy drinks at? Where's Prime Hydrate at? Where y'all at? Who's representing the low gang? Is it just me? Am I the only person rooting for Logan Paul? I probably am. Even at the press conference, and I don't know how you would have. You know what's really interesting? When I first tuned into the press conference, I entirely thought this was like kayfabe, and like there's like, you know, a whole WWE crew. But these people were shouting shit and trying to get themselves over and booing Logan Paul. So I'm like, oh, this is like an actual press conference. Like fans showed up. So I wonder how they went about having fans like show up to this thing. Penta, what's up, man? Opposite Team Prime. Boo. His Prime is mid. I think Prime's good. Well, you know what? I've only had one Prime drink in my entire existence, so I haven't had the rest of it. I'm really curious about the Meta Moon flavor, though. The new flavor that no one can describe exactly. I'm very curious about that one. I want to try Meta Moon, but it's sold out, so I can't even buy it online. I don't think it's being available in stores just yet, so I got to wait a little bit on that. Best content creator on all platforms. You heard it here. I did fall of the Maverick train in 2017, though. I did watch Logan Paul more after. Okay. I'm a low gangster. I'm a low gangster. You can't say Loganster. Low gangster. It's low gang. Remember? Low gangster since day one. Okay. Day one-ish over here. I see you. Prime sucks. Like I said, I've only had the orange drink. The rest of them could suck. And if the rest of them sucks, only one is good, then it's not that good of a drink. But I can't say the whole entire thing is good because I've only had one. I've only had orange. I really want to try Meta Moon, and I'm very curious about Ice Pop because Ice Pop has like this red, white, and blue cover, so it's like it could be a multitude of flavors. Ice Pop. When I think of Ice Pop, I think of water. So, and I know Coke Prime is made from coconut water, which is why. Okay, you know what? Another thing. When I first tried Prime, the first time I tried it, I thought this tastes like Sunny D. This tastes like Sunny D, and it tastes really sweet. Like, am I the only person who feels like it tastes really sweet? And I'm looking at it, I'm like, it's like maybe 2 grams of total added sugar. Like, it's not sweetened. So why does it taste so damn sweet? Like, I felt like I wanted to add something too sweet. I felt too sweet. Yeah, okay. It just felt like it tastes too sweet to me. I felt like they put a bunch of sugar in it, and then you turn the nutrition facts, and it's like, well, there's not a lot of added sugar. So is it the coconut water? Because I've had coconut water by itself, and I don't like coconut water. I'm not a fan of coconut water at all. Sooplex, for me, it's very sweet. I think it's very sweet, too. Sooplex, DX, or the Young Bucks? DX. DX is my all-time favorite tag team, so I'm going to choose them over just about anybody. I did like the grape one. I'm going to have to try them. I need y'all to do me a favor and send me Prime Energy drinks. I don't have a P.O. box, but soon I will open one, and y'all can send me shit. Just send me Prime Energy drinks. All right, y'all. I've been saucing y'all up for a bit. Figure we take our time here going through the PWI 500. As you can see right here, we're going to start off here. Bada bing, bada boom. The PWI Pro Wrestling Illustrated 500. This is the 32nd annual PWI 500. Now, if we want to do a research here, let's see who's won in previous years. Because I'm not going to... Everybody here knows who's number one is, so it's not really going to be spoiling it for anybody. Everybody knows who's number one is. So let's look at PWI 500 over the years just to see who has won what year. It says 32nd annual, so they've been doing this for a while. Or is this a 32nd edition of the 32nd annual collector's issue. So I don't know how many they've been doing. PWI 500 winners? Like, I don't know how to go by year. Oh, here we go. PWI. That's not it. PWI Top 500 Wiki. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So I'm just not going to scroll all the way down to 2022 as to not spoil it for anybody. Well, it stops at 2020, so I guess we're fine. All right, here we go. So this is the PWI 500. 1991, Hulk Hogan. 1992 was Sting. 93 was Bret Hart, as well as 94. 95 was Diesel. 96 was Shawn Michaels. 97 was Dean Malenko. Okay. 98 was Steve Austin. 99 was also Steve Austin. Triple H was 2000. Kurt Angle 2001. Rob Van Dam was 2002. I wonder what Rob Van Dam was doing in 2002 to be killing a game like that. Good for bro, though. Brock Lesnar was 2003. Chris Benoit was 2004. Yeesh. Dave Batista. Are we going off of Royal Rumble winners here? I feel like Benoit won the 04 Rumble. No, did he? Benoit won the 04 Rumble. Batista won the 05 Rumble, if I'm correct. Lesnar won either the 02 or 01 Rumble. Are we going off Rumble winners, I feel like? Nah, because then we get into 06. So John Cena won 06, 07. Randy Orton won 08. Triple H 09. AJ Styles 10. I think AJ Styles is the first non-WWE wrestler to actually win the PWI 500 in 2010. 2010, AJ Styles was in Impact Wrestling, right? I think AJ was still in Impact in 2010. He hadn't gone to New Japan just yet. So, and I'm sorry if the list looks like, if the screen looks like super white. I don't know why it looks like that right now. Let me see if I can hold on. I don't know why the screen looks so damn white. What the fuck? Can I moon? There we go. This looks a little bit better though. All right. Miz 2011, 2012 CM Punk, 2013 John Cena, 2014 Daniel Bryan, 2015 Seth Rollins, 2016 Roman Reigns, 2017 Kazuchika Okada, Kenny Omega 2018, Seth Rollins 2019, and Jon Moxley 2020. So that is the PWI rankings going through. Well, it wouldn't be the 32nd one, right? Because 1991. No, that would be the 32nd one. Okay. Batista's top 3. Yeah, he was killing it. Sting was in. Well, I remember Sting being in TNA in 2010. I was just trying to remember if AJ Styles was still in TNA in 2010. He was. I don't think AJ Styles left TNA until like, what, 2013? 2014, and went to New Japan. What's your thoughts on Shawn Michaels changing the NXT logo? I mean, it's cool. I mean, it's still the same logo, just the color scheme is different. That's all. Roman deserves it, to be honest. Man, beat the top talent. Left in 2014. Okay. He left in 2014, then went to New Japan. Well, that's the list. So let's now hover over to the Pro Wrestling Illustrated. So we're going to go first page right here. They give you all the little briefings and whatnot. Talk about Ric Flair a little bit. They already spoiled who's number 1, but that's fine. So here it is. This is the criteria. We're going to read through this real quickly. So, since 1991, the PWI 500 has evaluated and enumerated the world's top professional wrestlers. Today, it stands as the most hotly debated list in the sports, which it is, pretty much. People like fucking argue and fucking will go tooth and nail over this shit, man. Y'all were on Twitter a few days ago. Y'all saw how fucking heated shit got. The oldest in our triumvirate. That's a very interesting word. I've never. How do you pronounce that word? Hold on. How's that word pronounced? Triumvirate. What does it mean? Never heard this word before.
Triumvirate.
Triumvirate. Like triumphant? Were they just trying to be special? Because I feel like this probably just means triumphant. Let me see something real quick. A group of 3 people who are in control of an activity or organization. Yeah, they were just trying to be fucking cool and shit. I'm like, all right, bro. I don't even know what the fuck that means. All right. And our triumvirate of yearly rankings, now including our women's and tag team list in the 500 as an expansion of our weekly and monthly heavyweight top 10. Evaluation period from July 2021 to June 30th, 2022. So it's basically a 365-day period from June to June, basically. So from summer to summer. Sooplex, who is your greatest of all time? The Rock, Stone Cold, Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, John Cena, Triple H. There's a lot, honestly. Primary criteria: in-ring achievement, win-loss records, championships, tournaments won. Influence, visibility, and prestige within a promotion and or the industry. Technical ability, quality of moves, matches, and in-ring psychology. Competition, success against the most varied and highest quality opponents available. Success against the most varied and highest quality opponents available, and minimum 10 matches total. So they have to wrestle 10 matches in the last 6 months. You have the Ranky Committee down there. Nobody that I know. Oh, Righteous Reg. Okay, I've heard his name. He's on Twitter. I know who that guy is. No one else I know. Bios written by. So, we have Roman Reigns here. Should I read Roman's lists? Fortune 4. I remember that. Fortune 4. AJ got the top rub. I remember he had a 5-star match in 2005, but I was watching in 2009, 2010. I don't remember the in-ring much. How did Ric Flair never win? Oh, I have no clue. No clue. Especially in 1992. You would have thought Ric Flair would have won in 1992. Who won 1992? Sting won 1992. Ric Flair was in third for 91, 92, and 94. So he almost won. Third place, if you consider third place almost winning. He almost won. All right. Let me put on my reader glasses here. My blue light glasses. Actually, I don't know why I'm doing all that. These are my Tony Khan glasses. If you guys ever see me do skits, these are my infamous Tony Khan glasses. Hold on. These right here. Whenever I'm doing skits, I put on these glasses and I throw on my greenest ground trench coat, and it's like, boom, I'm fucking Tony Khan. And they're blue light glasses. You can see the reflection and everything. All right, let's get back into this real quick. All right. Sooplex, who's your favorite WWE champion? CM Punk in 2011, I guess. Last year, as a certain Universal Champion began building what would become the most dominant world title reign that WWE had seen in decades, many PWI readers and countless more casual observers assumed Roman Reigns would top our 500 list for a second time. The Tribal Chief first ranked number 1 back in 2016 as a top talent who, like John Cena before him, drew as many jeers, here we go again, as he did cheers, surely considering the incredible work done by Roman Reigns in late 2020 and early 2021. He was worthy of being acknowledged. Yo, Pirate One, what's up, man? Instead, Reigns, who was and is the top box office draw in the industry, which is almost undisputable, except for CM Punk and AEW, came in a close second to AEW's Kenny Omega. After all, we reasoned this Pro Wrestling Illustrated, and we gave the slight edge to Omega based on his 3 simultaneous world title reigns and instant classic matches, an admittedly difficult choice to make. Kenny Omega won last year over Roman Reigns. This year was no such debate. No extensive deliberating or playing devil's advocate, with Roman Reigns unifying the Universal title with the WWE World Championship to cap off a year of utter dominance. No one else was even seriously considered for the top spot, and a unified WWE champ in all effortless, well-earned confidence saw the latest honor coming from miles away. I expected it, said Reigns, when asked how he felt about topping the 500 once again. What am I supposed to feel? It's what I expected. It should have been happening for years now. As a top-ranked wrestler in 2022 PWI500, Reigns joined an elite group of current and future Hall of Famers who've earned the number 1 spot more than once. Bret Hart, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Triple H, John Cena, Seth Rollins, Kenny Omega. Though he was already a main eventer and a multi-time world champion by 2016, he would argue the notion that the head of the table has finally hit his prime and his current incarnation, which I agree. If proof were needed, one need look no further than his incredible Universal title reign that, at press time, was nearing 800 days. He has fully leveled up. I think I've evolved, and I've needed. Reigns admits. I think back in 2016, I was head and shoulders better than everyone else. And I've done the exact same thing to continue to grow and evolve as a performer, as a professional wrestler, as a sports entertainer. To remain head and shoulders head and shoulders above everyone else. There's no doubt about it. Reigns is truly a special generational talent, and for all the talk about his recently reduced schedule, WWE still seems to have faith in him to represent the company in months and years ahead. That's important, because of the 6 other wrestlers who've seen number 1 in the 500 more than once, only one wrestler can do so thrice. Can Roman Reigns be the first man to live up to the high standards set by his predecessor, John Cena? We wouldn't bet against him. In Reigns' own words, when it comes to the PWI500, I'm the one. Smart words by our tribal chief. So that's the descriptive for Roman Reigns. Does everyone agree that Roman Reigns deserves to be the top spot of 500 wrestlers, or do you guys argue there should be another person in that spot? Does everyone agree Roman Reigns number 1, or would you guys slot someone else in there? And if so, who and why? I'd like to hear if there's any debates about it. I'm making Tony Khan the Booker of the Year. Sure. I mean, considering from July 3rd, 2021 to June 2022, I would say yes. He's the kayfabe pick. I mean, of course he is. It's wrestling. Of course it's a kayfabe pick. Suit, my father is friends with our tribal chief. Hey, okay. Appreciate the videos. Thank you, Steve-O. You call me Steve-O, not Kenny. Well, here's the thing. July 2021 to June 2022, Kenny Omega was injured for more than half of this entire evaluation period. Kenny Omega got injured in November and didn't come back until last month. So Kenny Omega spent, July, August, September, October, November. So 5 of the 12 months he was active. So he was injured for 7 of them. He wasn't active for over half. So yeah, no, he definitely should not have been anywhere near this number 1 spot. He wasn't active and ready to go. So I'm going to click off of here for a second and go all the way to the number 500 spot and start from the beginning. From the beginning. Hi there, what's up, Hassan Taro? Yo, here we go. Starting from 500. I'm going to just go through these wrestlers. If I don't know them, I'm just going to say I don't know them. And respectfully, I'm not saying that like, oh, Joe Schmo, like I just don't know who they are, so I'm not going to comment on them. All right, Dustin Wilson. Starting from 500, we have Dustin Wilson. Don't know him. Stan Styles. Not familiar. Rob Raddick. Josh Fuller. Miles Millennium. Big Game Leroy. I've heard of Big Game Leroy. I think he's the guy at House of Glory who like plays his Nintendo Switch while he's wrestling. Like the guy literally, oh, my chair's breaking down. The guy literally plays his Nintendo Switch while he's wrestling. I think it's a really cool gimmick. So cool to see him on the top 500 list. We have Sonico Holisi Jalisian? Jocelyn Navarro and Bear Bronson from 500 to 491. 492, we have Jocelyn Navarro right here. Does anybody know anybody on this list? The only person I knew is Big Game Leroy, and I can't really attest that he should be higher because I've only seen clips of him. I've never actually seen him wrestle. Yo, we at the circus? I guess. I'm watching Clash at the Castle on Peacock. We're really complaining about wrestlers bleeding too much. Yeah, that does take away from bleeding. What are you guys talking about? Moxley lost his edge and bleeds every match for no reason. Yes, Moxley might bleed all over you if you talk too much. 494 and 491 from AEW Dark. Well, Bear Bronson, I'm actually, now that you brought it up, I know who Bear Bronson is. And Baron Black, I've seen his name on Dark Elevation. All right. Well, I got to give these guys a lot of credit because I can't even name you 500 wrestlers off the top of my head, let alone like 50. So they got a lot of credit from me. All right. So from 490 to 472, we have Reggie from WWE, former 24/7 champion. I've never seen him actually wrestle. I've only seen him in like clips of the 24/7 ship. Isaiah Cassidy I mean, considering that he like is with the Hardy family office and hasn't done shit all year, it sucks that he's not higher on the list, but I understand why he's so low. Aiden V, Jack Stain, Moses. I have a character in Map-based Combat named Moses. Jay Bougie, Jay Bougie. Microman, Arimus. Arimus is actually from AAA. I've seen a few of his matches before. He's pretty good. Robert Martyr, Evil Uno from AEW. Okay. Mike Jackson, Mr. Grimm, Angelo Dawkins from the Street Profits, number 478. That's pretty cool. Ron Hunt, Gene Money, Tommy Vendetta, Nino Hamburguza. I hope I said that right. Khan, who I believe wrestles for Ring of Honor. Toru Yano, New Japan Zone. He should have been higher because it's Toru Yano. And Arya Davari. Well, I think is now contracted to AEW, right? He's with the Trustbusters. Danhausen should be number 1. You know what? You have a good case. I don't even want to hear your point, but you have a good case. He should be number 1 just because he's Danhausen. All right. Any comments? Moving on to the next page. We got 470 to 457. 470, Sawyer Wreck. I just got a new manager named Sawyer, and I immediately thought about Sawyer Wreck. She's actually pretty good. I actually got to wrestle on the same show as her. She's good. Heavy Metal, Junior Kratos. I'm sorry, should have some music playing in the background. It's so quiet. Guys, let me know if the music is too loud or anything. Hold on. Let me know if the music is too loud. Junior Kratos, who I've seen wrestle for NJPW Strong before. Anthony Green, Merrick Donovan. Ultimo Dragon, Matt Cross, who we've seen multiple times in AEW before. Well, I guess All Out. And also, he was, what's the one dude from Lucha Underground? He was the masked guy. I can't think of his name, but he was the masked guy in Lucha Underground. Is it here? No, it doesn't say. It doesn't say. But do you guys remember who the masked guy was who teamed up with Ivelisse in Lucha Underground? What his name was? Son of Havoc. Thank you. He was Son of Havoc in Lucha Underground. That's how I remember him most. Victor Benjamin, Darius Lockhart. I've heard really good things about Darius Lockhart. I need to watch some more of his matches. Marcus Mathers. I see Philadelphia native, and I already like the guy. Jack Cartwheel. Jack Cartwheel has been doing a lot of good gymnastics in his mats, and I think he's going to be like a really good shining star in the indies if he's not already. Lyrebird Lucci. I like the name. The Butcher from AEW. Dragon Rojo Jr., Leighton Buzzard, Jay Varel, The Blade, who's a few anchors higher than The Butcher. I guess The Butcher was injured a couple times. That's probably why. Yep, it literally says missed 3 months of activity due to injury. VSK, Ken Dixon, and Fast Time Mudu. Don't know any of these people. But cool to see them in the 400s. Still got some ways to go. We have Derek Dillinger. Super crazy. I haven't heard that name in a while. Oh, you know what? He's doing some work in All Japan right now. Sooplex, I'm just going to ask, how was it to wrestle? Because I'm wanting to become a WWE wrestler. How was it to wrestle? I mean, it was interesting. It was fun. I don't aspire to be a wrestler, but I have fun. You know, you go to the show, you communicate with people what spots you guys are going to do. If I got to break kayfabe here, you communicate to people what kind of spots you guys want to do and kind of organize the match. And then you get in there when it's showtime and you fucking make do the match. Sometimes you're calling shit on the fly. I had a fun experience. I would be open to doing it again under the right circumstances and under the right training. I'd be open to doing it again. However, I don't have any dreams to be a pro wrestler. So if I don't do it again, I won't be upset. But if I do have a chance to do it again, I might. I most likely will do it again. Give me the right opportunity, the right person, the right pay. I'll fucking do it. Clouds, what's up, man? I always see you on Twitter. Nice to see you stopping by the stream. Continuing on, we have Kerry Morton at number 448. Charles Mason, Julian Ward, Daniel Makabe. One of the people I follow on Twitter and one of our good internet friends, Joseph Montecillo, always has some really good things to say about Daniel Makabe. And he's a pretty good wrestler, so I can see why. Gringo Loco, damn good talent. Doug Williams, Definitely one of the legendary ones up there. Shazza McKenzie's really good. Zach Patterson, I think that's Paige's brother, right? No, Zach Zodiac is Paige's brother. I don't think that's her brother. Soraya now. It's not even Paige anymore. It's Soraya. QT Marshall, ranking from 440. Von Wagner. Is that the guy? Is that the blonde hair guy in NXT? Yeah, NXT UK debut. He's from NXT UK. Oh, I didn't know that. What do you think of my name, Sooplex? Trade Bob? It's okay now. Hey, if you could have Buddy Matthews face anyone, who would it be? I would have Buddy Matthews face Kenny Omega. Because they're similar movesets, I think will go really great against each other. I would love to see Buddy Matthews against Kenny Omega. Or Buddy Matthews against... what's the guy's name from New Japan? Buddy Matthews versus Hiromu Takahashi would be a fucking amazing match. Fucking amazing. Ziggy Haim, O'Shea Edwards, really good guy, Big Bad Kaiju. Master Wato has improved a lot. Since he debuted in New Japan, re-debuted as Master Wato in New Japan in 2020. I haven't seen too many matches of his in the last year or so, but last I saw him, he was doing really good for himself, and I'm proud of him. Junior Benito, is that Bad Bunny? I don't think so. Jesse Goddard, Isaiah Bronner, Arrow Boy, and Matt Matkowski. Good for him. Okada and Matthews need to run it back. I didn't think their match was really that good. You know, if they could run it back and get more than like 15 minutes maybe, but I didn't think their match was that good. I did not think they had a very good match. It wasn't bad, but I didn't think it was very good. All right, moving on to 430 to 411. We have Balian Aki, Gato Moves Own. Hope to see him in AEW Darks very soon. We have Akira. He probably wrestled on Dark before, and I just didn't notice because I don't watch Dark. We have Matthew St. Jax. St. Jax or Jakes? I don't know. I think it's Jax. Judiz, Kevin Blanchard, 425, Storm Grayson, Thomas Dubois. Tom Dubois. You know, when I see Tom Dubois, I think of Tom Dubois from the Boondocks. Mr. Dubois. Apollo Crews of WWE fame, Rebel Kell, Jaden Newman, Shotaro Ashino, Maggot, Kylie Ray. She's back wrestling. Good for her. Jordan Cruz, Quatero, I think his name is. Jimmy Lloyd, you're dealing with a different boy. The indie wrestler zones. Yo, not gonna lie, JTG is hella jacked right now. JTG has beefed up a lot. I'm so proud of bro. He's doing really good things. I got to talk to him earlier this year at WrestleCon. He's a cool guy. Where was I at? Jimmy Lloyd, JTG. Now I'm on him. Aries, Yoshinari Ogawa. I saw he's been putting on some really some bangers. Or I might be thinking about somebody else. I'm not too sure. And Becca, who I've never heard of, but I'm sure she's doing good for herself in number 411. All right, next about to be entering in the 390s. 410, Man Like Doris. 409, PB Smooth. 408, Tiger Mask. At his ripe old age of 51, he's still doing his thing in New Japan. Ryusuke Taguchi also still doing his thing in New Japan at the ripe old age of 40-something. Ashton Starr. Mick Moriarty. Carlos Zamora. Travis Williams, Ricky Morton, Solo Sikoa coming in at 401. Wrapping up the 400s is Matt Taven. Good for him. 399, Mitch Waterman. 398, Trey Lamar. I've seen him have some good matches on the indie scene. Luke Hawks, Brandon Kirk, Daz Black, Saki Akai, Tracy Williams, Eric Ryan, and Vincent. Okie dokie. Give me Brody King versus Wardlow. I'm down for that. Sounds like a bad match at all. All right. 390, 376. We have Lufisto, who I've always had really good things about. Carly Bravo, Mahabali Shera, PJ Hawks, Lainey Luck. I got to meet her backstage at AEW. She's really nice. MV Young, Mickey Knuckles, Blue Demon Jr., Brian Johnson, Juicy Fatu. Pretty good, pretty good. Rhett Titus, Rio, not Rio from AEW, but Rio. Don't really... I'm not familiar with her work, but I have heard the name Rio, R-H-I-O, before. JD Drake, Aaron Hanare, who's been doing some good work in New Japan, I hear. Sami Callihan, Matthew Justice, Danny Limelight, Peter Tahani, Casey Cattell, Adam Priest, 371. All right, moving on. Especially when he hits on Darby. Exactly. Sooplex, you have the power to 5-star. You have the power to 5-star match in WWE. What is it? What do you mean? What do you mean by I have the power to 5-star match in to put on a 5-star match in WWE or to name a 5-star match in WWE? What do you mean by that? All right, 370, 355. You have Shuji Ikawa, Matt Menard, and Angelo Parker at 368, 369. Good for them. We have Venny, who's been doing some good work this year. Robert Dreiska, Mance Warner, the Mancer himself. Edith Surreal, Slade, Don't Die Miles, Anthony Henry, Kenzie Page, Vinny Massaro. Vinny, is that the dude from No, that's not the dude from fucking NXT. That's Tony D'Angelo. I wonder if he's later on the list. Session Moth Martina. One call managers. I'm sorry, I missed him. Divine. Suj D. Charles Crowley. Brian Pillman Jr. Tyrus. And Fred Yehai. I wonder if Billy Starks is going to be on the next page somewhere. Yeah, what? Brodus higher than Daddy Magic. Yeah, you hate to see it. Hikuleo, I mean, to be honest, let's be real. I mean, really 500 through like 100 is not super relevant. So, I mean, I wouldn't get too mad about anyone being ranked over each other in 300 to like 500 are literally like 50, honestly. I wouldn't even get tore up about it. Puma King, El Terrible, I believe is how you pronounce it, El Terrible. Christopher Andino and Dino, Suji Goda from Map-Based Combat, Dr. Wagner Jr., Mike Outlaw, Savio Vega, EC3, Eel O'Neill. We have Charlie Evans, Chicano, Doc Gallows. Did I say Hikuleo? Hikuleo's 350. Jeremy Prophet, Shota Umino, my fucking son. Good to see him on here. Jay Chris should be a bit higher if you ask me. Jay Chris, Jordan Oliver. Let's go. Omar Amir, Titus Alexander. Look at that. Danhausen. 330 places behind where he should be. Crazy. Sabio Vega put in years. Yeah, he's out there. He's doing his fucking thing. How old is Sabio Vega now? How old is he? How old is Sabio Vega now? 58? God damn. 58 years old and he's still grinding? Good for him. Black don't crack, for real. All right, next one. What we got? 330 to 317. Tajiri. Alex Coughlin. Diener. Joey Ace. Kenny King. Joe Daring. Yuya Yamura. Grayson Waller of NXT. Carl Fredericks, who I believe just left New Japan recently. I'm not sure where he's heading. Kid Bandit, 321. Good for Kid Bandit. Cole Wadrick, who I've heard a lot in indie scenes lately. Good for him. Carl Anderson, Sean Dean, Hoodfoot, Dominic Guarini, Royce Isaacs. Now I'm starting to get into more names that I'm familiar with, honestly. Brian Myers of Impact Wrestling fame. Rina Yamashita, Tangaloa, and GPA. I've never heard of GPA. And he's ranked over a lot of people who I've heard of before, so I might have to look into the guy. Danhausen should have been first. You may not be wrong about that one. He should have been. He's 330 places earlier than he should be. Kid Bandit should be higher. We'll see who else is on the list before we start talking about who should be higher in like 330s. So we should about to be heading into the. We're about to be heading into the 200s, starting into the next one. All right, 310 to 291. We have Max Dupree, otherwise known as LA Knight, formerly known as LA Knight. We have Mayo, Ray Oros, who's still killing the game even when he was not in New Japan. Manny Ferno, Mike Bennett, Ray Escaporan, Escorpion, I believe. Joe Black, who I've never heard of, but he looks intense. Excuse me. Chris Ridgway, DMT Azul, Jake Hager, 301 Jake Hager, all right. Alex Zane, I guess win-loss is coming to fact with that. Alex Zane, 300 topping out that list. Good for Alex Zane. Going into the 290s, 200s. Keita Murray, Bupinger, Gujar, John Hawking, Kevin Koo, Sinte Oro, Zavant, or haven't. It's either Zavant or haven't. I think it might be haven't. Haven't sounds a lot more cooler, honestly. Daisuke Harada. Dominic Mysterio is actually... Dominic Mysterio. I think it's safe to say that the main reason why Dominic Mysterio and Jake Hager are so high in the mid, they're literally mid of the list, is because of their win-loss records and not because of their abilities. Because if that were the case, they would be probably somewhere in the 400 or 500s, honestly. Ridge Holland is 291. Sorry about that, Sooplex. You have the power to create one-on-one 5-star match with any WWE and AEW wrestler. What is it? A 5-star match with any WWE or AEW wrestler? Give me Kenny Omega versus Roman Reigns. Give me Kenny Omega versus Roman Reigns at Roman Reigns' paced match. Because Roman Reigns, he's really great at pacing a match. So is Kenny Omega. But I really want to see Kenny Omega work a Roman Reigns style match. Because I don't think Roman Reigns can wrestle that type of match. He's been so conditioned to the WWE style. I don't think he can honestly... I don't want to say he can't keep up, because he probably most likely could keep up with Kenny Omega, but I don't think he's conditioned to. So I think Roman Reigns probably would have a great match if Kenny Omega wrestles that style and we gradually work into a New Japan-esque Kenny Omega match, but you got to start off with that slow build that Roman Reigns normally does. And Kenny Omega is so great at storytelling that it will work, and it will be magic. The match will never happen unless Kenny Omega leaves WWE in 2024. But I'll talk about that a little bit later. Let's move on to the next page. All right, we got Kennedy Copeland, Kevin Blackwood, Butch, also known as the formerly Pete Dunne, Atlantis Jr., Eric Royale, Dolph Ziggler, Billy Dixon, Shijiro Iri, Chris Adonis, Shane Taylor, David Ali, Atticus Kogar, Flamita, Alex Reynolds, Sonny Kiss, Marco Estrada, Casey Navarro, Diamante, Kushida, and Jake something. It wouldn't be sound philosophy for Reigns to be working the match at Kenny's pace all the way through. No, I'm saying that it would start off as Roman's match. I would even say most of it can be Roman's match, and then gradually go to Kenny's pace at the end. Like Kenny increases it, and then has to make Roman work for it, and then whoever you have win, you have win. Personally, me, if the match happens in WWE, actually, I'll be honest, the match happens in any company, Roman's going to win. Roman will win. I think Roman will definitely win, no matter what company it happens in. Because let's be honest. First of all, Roman's never leaving WWE. He has such a cushion spot in WWE. He has fuck all reason to leave that company. If I'm Roman Reigns, I would never leave the company. Why? They give me everything. They pay me the good money. Like, he has no reason to ever go to AEW. So the only way that match will happen is if Kenny Omega wins to WWE, which is a possibility. It's a possibility given that Cody Rhodes went to WWE. It's a possibility. So if that match were to happen, it would be on WWE soil. If we get Kenny Omega versus Roman Reigns in 2024, let's say WrestleMania 40, we get Kenny Omega versus Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship. I think there's probably a good chance Kenny Omega wins, but I think Roman Reigns ultimately will win if we're still not in this 4-year-long reign. If Roman Reigns has already lost the Universal Championship by that time, I think Roman wins. If he's still the champion in 2024, which would be fucking ridiculous, then I will have Kenny Omega win. Did they confirm that Blackout is released from AEW? I have not heard anything otherwise. Have you guys seen anything on Twitter about it? Let me see. I haven't seen anything on Twitter about it. Let me see. Black. Nah, nothing official. Not on my end, at least. All right. On to this list. I think I stopped somewhere. I think it stopped at Shane Taylor. All right. David Ali, Atticus Cougar, Flamita, Alex Reynolds of AEW, Sonny. Why is Sonny Kiss even this far in the list? That's an interesting one because I don't recall Sonny Kiss really doing shit for the last year. I'm not even trying to be mean, but like, what has Sonny Kiss really even done? And Sonny Kiss had one match on TV in that 1 year span. I feel like, and they've been on Dark the whole time. I mean, I guess if we're doing win and loss from Dark, then okay, that makes sense. I don't watch Dark, so who am I to comment on it? But just from just looking at it, I'm like, what the fuck is was Sonny Kiss doing so far on the list? Like, I don't even see a wrestle at all. But not trying to come at them. Marco Estrada, Casey Navarro, Diamante Kushida, and Jake something. All right, we got Trent at 270, Warhorse 269, Steve McClan at 268, Mysterious Q, Octagon Jr., LA Park, Francesco Akita, who's been killing it in New Japan, Billy Starks, there's Billy Starks, Senzavolto, Clark Connors, Joey Janela, 260, Dalton Castle, Masaki Mochizuki, interesting name, Willie Mack, Gran Guerrero, what's his relation to the Guerrero family? Dan Maloney, Killian McMurphy, Hayata, Jorn Simmons, and Brian Keith. Moving on to the next part of the list. We're now midway through the list, guys. We are midway through the list. We've kind of went through this faster than I thought we would. That and I'm almost out of water, which is not good. No bueno. No bueno. 250, halfway through, mid is Brian Cage. Ortiz, Jun Kasai, Otis, Jun Kasai had a fucking phenomenal match against El Desperado, which everyone should go watch. Soberano Jr., PCO, Madcap Moss, El Fantasmo, Miro, Chad Gable, Rohit Roju. Why did I roll my R? I don't know. Rocky Romero, Santana, Max Hader, Ortiz. Oh, Santana ranked higher than him, which makes sense. Perro, Sam Adonis, Eric Young, Anthony Ogogo, as Izanagi, and King Muertes, the former Mil Muertes. He ranked pretty high. Good for him. Reigns isn't walking away. He's just being very smart with his schedule going forward listen, the bro's been killing it for the last 10 years. He earned his schedule now. I'm not even mad at it. Sooplex rate House of Black versus Bloodline storyline 1 out of 10. Given that Malachi Black isn't even in House of Black anymore, I would say 5 out of 10. I would say 5 out of 10 given that Malachi Black isn't in that group anymore. What were we going to talk about? Bloodline versus the Elite would be crazy. I really hope one day we do see that storyline, Bloodline versus the Elite. That's 2 years out. 230 to 214, Matt Angel, 230. Max the Impaler, 2 Maxes. Oh, Matt Angel and Max the Impaler, my bad. John Silver, Templario, Colby Carino, David Finley, Rick Boogs, Masakatsu Funaki, Blake Christian, Yoshihashi, Luke Jacobs, ACH, Dralistico, Juice Robinson, Buddy Matthews of AEW fame, Drew Parker, Shun Skywalker, Joel Bateman, Nick Wayne, AEW's own Nick Wayne, and Alex Colon. Okay. Now about to head into the 200s. About to be heading into the 100s. Hiroki Goto, the 100s, yeah. Hiroki Goto, Dragon Dia, Willow Nightingale, Josie, Jace, Joe Gacy, Josie and Joe Gacy, Taichi, Luchasaurus, Dark Sheik. I guess Dark Sheik's been killing on the indies. Chris Sabin, T-Hawk, Bobby Fish, ranking in number 200. Pagano, Kez Evans, Jay Briscoe, Mark Briscoe, Dexter Loomis, The Great O'Khan, Sean Spears, Jordan Blade, and Cesaro. Cesaro 190. Well, Cesaro has not really been involved in wrestling for a good part of the year, so that makes sense. Good on Nick Wayne, 212 at 17. Yeah, good for him. Good for him. Who was number 500? I forgot the guy's name. Not Baron Black, but Baron Black was very close. Joe Gacy had a great hot babyface tag the other night. Pretty impressive. He did. All right, 190 to 171. Brody King, Sonata, Anthony Bowens. Max Caster's going to be later in the list, I bet. Robbie Eagles, Eric Lay, John Hennigan, Matt Jackson, Nick Jackson, the EVPs of AEW, and the Young Bucks. 184, 183, pretty notable spots. So everybody here is better than the Young Bucks, obviously. Tony D'Angelo, what's up out of you? Hail Kevin, what's up, man? Nice to see you in the chat over on Twitch. We're actually going through the PWI500 right now. Ah, shit, that scratched my head. Was it Indies or WWE or AEW or other? I don't know what you're referring to. Kiyomiya, Matt Hardy, Kaito Kiyomiya, fucking Pro Wrestling Noah's Own. He's been doing his thing. Good for him. Tama Tonga, show's probably gonna be later on. I haven't seen Evil yet, so Evil's later in the list, which is gonna be terrible because Evil sucks and should be higher up on lower on the list. Kaiji Muto, Noam Dar, Rey Mysterio, Sting. Sting should be later in the list. The quality of matches he's had at his age and the win-loss record he's having, I put Sting a bit later. Now I'm not saying he should be in the 90s or 80s, but I will put him a bit lower in the hundreds. I will put Sting a bit lower in the hundreds. I'll definitely put him over W. Morrissey and Max Caster. All right, well, we're moving on to 170 to 151. We have Sho, Jeff Cobb, Yasumi Nakanoe, I'm not sure what that is. Ethan Page, Kara Noir, Atsushi Kotoge. I think I've seen him wrestle. He's fine. Black Taruz, Tristan Archer, Mads Kruger, Killer Cross, Jeff Hardy, Alec Price, Josh Woods, Lance Archer, Z, I think it's Z, Jay Lethal, Chris Brooks, Roderick Strong, Hayato Tamura, and Fred Rosser. Cool Stream Sooplex just recently discovered you have seen a few TikToks recently. Funny stuff. Thank you, Robs. I appreciate you. You should try TikTok's pink sauce on stream. I think the pink sauce got pulled. Even if it did, I wouldn't try it. I'm not trying to kill myself. But no, I think pink sauce got pulled from like all like shelves. And you can't really buy it anymore. Moving on. 150 to 131. The Miz at 150. Darius Carter, Rich Swann, Jimmy Uso. Jey Uso going to be later in the list. Arush, Sabi Kento, Davey Richards, who I have not seen wrestle often, but I hear good things about him all the time. Tony Deppen, Masato Tanaka, Mark Haskins, TJP, Jey Uso, there he is. Calvin Tankman, Santos Escobar, Kenta Dragon Lee, Happy Corbin, Chris Bay, Jonah L. Lindemann. Calvin Tankman on the list is a good thing. Good for Calvin Tankman. We're about to be 2 pages away from reaching below the 100s into the 90s. This is where things get juicy. Ada, I have not seen any Stardom wrestlers in here yet, so I'm guessing they're going to be a bit later on. I've seen Rina Yamashita, so we definitely got to see some Stardom wrestlers in here at some point. Eddie Edwards, Dante Martin, Sheamus, Suwama, Hook, Cameron Grimes, Euphoria, Naomichi Marufuji, Omos, Yuji Okabashi, Keno, Kazuyuki Fujita, Nibla Roja, Evil. Why the hell is Evil above Sheamus? What the fuck? Orange Cassidy, Angel D'Oro, Nick Gage, and Alley Catch. That's a whole L. How do you put Evil above fucking Sheamus? How the hell does that happen? I don't know, bro. I don't know. That's beyond me. Evil would never go beyond Sheamus. I don't care how many fucking wins Evil has. Which he shouldn't have that many fucking wins. I don't think Evil has won that many fucking times. If they were in fucking tag matches, but record high. Oh shit. Is it gonna be that hot tomorrow? Hold on 1 second, y'all. It's saying something about a record high. Is it gonna be that fucking hot tomorrow? What's the weather gonna be tomorrow? Hold on. Fuck you talking about some record high for? I guess record high in fucking September, but 84 degrees? What are you talking about record high? Shut the fuck up. Back to the list. Alright. And Orange Cassidy, Angel De Oro, Nick Gage, and Alley Catch at 111. Now we're about to get into the 90s. All right, here we go. Masha Slamovich, Volador Jr., Richard Holiday, Yamato, Michael Oku doing his thing, Homicide, Adam Brooks, Powerhouse Hobbs, Myron Reed, Dax Harwood, 101. I will put him a bit lower. And then 100 is Kyle O'Reilly. Now, here's where we're going to start commenting on where they should be higher or lower than 100s. Kyle O'Reilly, 100. Higher or lower? I guess he's fine where he is, 100. Ninja Mac, he's been doing good. I think he's fine where he is. Satoshi Kojima, there's a few people who I'll put over Satoshi, so a bit lower. Jordan Grace, guess she's been doing well. Theory, Austin Theory or Theory. Considering how well he's been pushed and the propositioning, I get it. Effie at number 95, he's been doing really great in indie scene, so I get it. Yuma Oyagi, I can't comment. Pentagon Jr., I think I'll put him a bit lower, honestly. Hiromu Takahashi's been great. And Gunther, I will put lower. Wait a minute. Bro, what the fuck? Hold on. What are we doing here? How is Gunther 91? From June 30th, 2021, he was the fucking, what's it called, champion, right? Was that 2020 when he lost? Or was that 2021 when he lost to motherfucking, what's Ilya Dragunov? That was 2021. Yes, that was August 2021 when that match happened. I guess because he lost and he hasn't been featured in that many matches, I would have put him lower. That's weird. That's a weird one. That's a weird one. I'd put him lower, definitely. Way higher. Probably closer to like 50s. Here we go. 90 to 71. We have Jungle Boy number 90. That's fine. Riddle 89, a bit higher, honestly. Teton, can't comment. Axel Tischer cannot comment as well, even though that is the former Alexander Wolf of Imperium. I'm not sure what the hell he's been doing outside of WWE, but apparently he's been doing well enough to be in the top 100s. Alex Kane, my man. TikToker, any one of the 100 suplexes. He's been doing his thing. Good for Alex Kane. Making his way to the hundreds. Kofi Kingston, 85. Okay. Sami Zayn, I put him higher. Taiji Ishimori somehow ranked a lot higher than Hiromu Takahashi. I guess he's been really doing his thing. Swerve Strickland. All right. Christian Cage. Okay. Keith Lee. Okay. Tetsuya Endo. Still no stardom women. That's very disappointing. Ultimo Guerrero. Carmelo Hayes. Okay. For all of them. Tomohiro Ishii. Okay. Trevor Murdoch. I guess he's been doing a lot of good work. Malachi Black, 73. Ilya Dragunov, number 72. I will put both him and Gunther a bit lower on the list. Higher on the list. And Andrade, number 71. Okay. Y'all going to tease me for saying Andrade the way I do? Because people do that shit all the time. All right, the 51. Alex Shelley, number 70. Okay. Can't comment too much. Suplex Ray is going to turn on Chris. Oh, okay. Tom Lawler. Okay. Mystico, can't comment. Wardlow, 67. I would put him a bit lower, honestly. He's been having a good run and everything, but there's a lot of people who I think should be a bit higher than Wardlow, so I'll put him a bit closer to 100. Loretto Kid, probably not even 100, probably a little bit higher than 100. Loretto Kid, fair, I guess. Edge should be a bit higher on the list. Ciampa, interesting. Finn Balor, 63. Okay, I get that. Even though he's a loser, so I feel like he should be lower on the list. Tetsuya Naito, okay. Go Shiozaki, Goat Shiozaki. Okay, I can get down with that. Nick Aldis, okay. Konosuke Takeshita, that's a fair one. He should be higher. Kota Ibushi, I think he should definitely be over Kota. Kota Ibushi spent most of his fucking time injured. He spent majority of this time injured. He got injured in August, bro. Didn't he get injured of August of last year? How is he even on the list? The list is from June 2021 to July 2022. Kota Ibushi was wrestling June, July, and that doesn't make any fucking sense. That makes no sense. That makes no... Okay, hold on. Here, we're going to do this real quick, all right? Hold on, here's what we're going to do. Pro Fight DB. All right, let's do something. All right, watch this. So we're going to do Gunther. Actually, better yet. Yeah, we'll just do Gunther just for the measure of this. All right, look, we got Gunther right here. Look at his line of work since last year. I got to go further down for his line of work since last year. That's how many matches he's had. Look at this. Since June is where they start. So you got to start from here. You got to start from basically here. So Ilya's where it starts, which was a phenomenal match. Then you get into kind of like this looming period where he's just kind of doing shit. He goes to NXT, gets a bunch of goddamn wins, goes to SmackDown, gets a bunch of goddamn... How on earth is Gunther nowhere near closer to 50? But Kota Ibushi, who I love to death, my Kota Ibushi figure is literally right here. Love that guy to death. But Kota Ibushi, from June 2021, had like 15 matches, got injured, and has not wrestled since October 2021. How does that happen? How you can't go off of just quality of matches, because that does not make sense. He should not be that. He shouldn't even be in the goddamn, like, he shouldn't be anywhere in the not single digits to double digits. He should be like 300-400. If it's me, he's nowhere in the double digits at all, because he's spent most of that time has been injured. I don't know, bro. That doesn't really seem like a fair ranking to me. I call that into questioning. Sweet Brawler, NXT or SmackDown Raw, which is the better Triple H era? I don't know. That's a proper way to say it. Roll them R's. I try. All right, moving on. Damian Priest, I will probably put him a bit lower. Pac, fair. Phoenix, fair. Ricochet, okay. Ricky Starks. Given Ricky Starks really hasn't won. Well, I know he's been FTW champion most time and barely featured on TV, but okay, I guess I can fuck with that. Kento Miyahara from All Japan, can't comment. And Kai, also can't comment. He's from Noah, I think, or something like that. All right, moving on. Here we go. Trisha Dora, number 50. Good for Trisha Dora. She earned it. Trey Miguel, okay. Daniel Garcia, Randy Orton, Shinsuke Nakamura, Darby Allin, Minoru Suzuki, Wheeler Yuta, Jacob Fatu, Psycho Clown. Most of them I agree with. The only person I would probably say I will put a bit higher on the list, and by a slight margin, is Daniel Garcia. And that's because this man has main evented so many goddamn AEW rampages and have been featured in so many matches and won a lot of those matches. I honestly would rank him a bit higher in the list. Not by much. I would probably swap him for Eddie Kingston and would put Daniel Garcia 40 or somewhere in the 30s. He deserves to be higher on the list just from the quality of matches and how many fucking main events he's had this year. I will put Daniel Garcia a little bit higher. Not much, but a little bit higher. How is Trisha Dora not Elite or NXT yet? I don't know. Either they're not trying to sign her or she's not trying to sign with them, but she's great. Eddie Kingston, number 40. Okay. El Desperado, number 39. I'll put him a bit higher, honestly, because he's been killing it. Scorpio Sky. I don't know how the fuck he's that high on the list, but okay. Xavier Woods. Beyond me on that too, but okay. Kevin Owens. Okay. Hishishera. I don't know him. Jake Lee, Ace Austin, Katsuhiko Nakajima, and Bandito. Katsuhiko Nakajima, I can understand. Ace Austin, I'm not really sure why he's so high on the list, but I don't watch Impact, so can't comment. Neither can I for Jake Lee or Bandito, but they probably deserve it. Mike Bailey, number 30. He's been doing really good work, so he earned that. Zack Sabre Jr., number 29. Okay, I will put him like a little bit lower. Sammy Guevara, number 28. Okay. Will Ospreay should definitely be higher. Will Ospreay should be in the tens, or like very, very close to like, he should be in the tens or single digits. I don't know why he's so far away in the list. That's actually ridiculous. The Will Ospreay's 27. He should be way, way, way higher, bro. Let's see. Braun Breaker, number 26. Over Ospreay? Considering the year Ospreay had? I don't get it. This makes no sense. AC Mack. I guess. I don't watch the Indies, so I guess. Alexander Hammerstone. He's been killing good on what's it called? In MLW. Here's the thing though. New Japan is a bigger company than MLW, so by the quality of that alone, shouldn't he be higher than Alex Hammerstone? I don't know. Jay White, Chris Jericho, Moose, Drew McIntyre, number 20, Kenny Omega, number 19. Will Ospreay's 27 and Kenny Omega's 19. Okay, I can understand Kenny Omega because he was injured for most of his time wrestling, but Will Ospreay, I refuse to understand how he's number 27. That does not really make much sense to me. How is he over Braun Breaker? I don't know. Adam Cole, 18. Okay. Seth Rollins, 7. Seth Rollins should be higher. Seth Rollins should be close to 10. MJF, number 16. Okay. Hiroshi Tanahashi, number 15. Okay. Josh Alexander, number 14. I can get down with Josh Alexander. Matt Cardona, number 13. John Moxley, the biggest slight job I've ever seen, number 12 in this whole list. And number 11 is Shingo Takagi. How is Shingo Takagi over John Moxley? I'm sorry. I love Shingo to death, but Moxley has carried AEW. Been carrying AEW all summer and has been one of the greatest assets to that company and to professional wrestling. He should deserve to be in the single digit numbers. But now let's see who top 10 is. Number 10 is Jonathan Gresham, who I still do not understand why he's even in the top 10. He should be lower, in the 30s. Number 9 is Big E. Both of these I really don't understand. I do not understand both of these guys. Love my brothers. Love my black brothers all the way, but don't understand why they're in the top 10. Number 8, El Hijo del Vikingo. I've only seen one match of his. People say he's like the second coming of Rey Mysterio. And he's very talented. Can't comment on it, though. Bryan Danielson should be number 3 or number 2. He should not be this. 7 is great, but he should be closer to like number 1 than he is number 7. Number 6 is Cody Rhodes. I honestly would put Cody Rhodes in number 10 because he is injured. Well, I guess he didn't really get injured until like the cutoff period. So no, 6 is fine. Bobby Lashley, number 5. Given the year he had, I could definitely see this. I'm not even mad at this. Number 4. Adam Page. I would put him a bit higher. Number 3, CM Punk. Okay. Moving on to number 2, Kazuchika Okada. And number 1 is Roman Reigns. So, that is the PWI 500. I figured we could do something really cool here. We could do a little ranking. All right, we're going to do a little self-ranking here. So we're going to open up a big document real quick. All right, here we go. PWI 500. Rearrange. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. I have a bit of a document going right here. Bada bing, bada boom. So what we're about to do is we're about to type these names in. I'm gonna put them off on the side and whoops. I'm gonna take these names that I see and I'm gonna type them in right here and input them. Hold on. There we go. Let me go a bit closer. Zoom in on this name. There we go. Go to font size 18. All right, so number 1 was Roman Reigns. We're gonna do a little ranking here from 1 to 20, okay? Just from 1 to 20. Number 2 was Kazuchika Okada. Number 3 is CM Punk. Number 4 is Hangman Adam Page. Number 5 was Bobby Lashley. No, I don't remember what number 6 is. Hold on. Oh, Cody Rhodes. How could I forget Cody Rhodes, bro? Number 6 is Cody Rhodes. Number 7 is Bryan Danielson. Number 8 is El Hijo del Vikingo. I think it's El Hijo de Vikingo, not Del Vikingo. My Spanish friends get mad at me when I do that. Big E, Jonathan Gresham. All right, number 11 is Shingo Takagi. Number 12 is John Moxley. Number 13 is Josh Alexander. Number 14 is Hiroshi Tanahashi. Number 15. Oh, wait. Oh, hold on. I missed the name. Matt Cardona is number 13. I missed bro earlier. MJF, number 16. Seth Rollins, number 17. Adam Cole, number 18. Kenny Omega, number 19. Drew McIntyre, number 20. We're gonna go to fucking number 30. Why not? Because you got to get to Will Ospreay. 21, Moose. Number 22, Chris Jericho. Number 23, Jay White. Number 24, Alexander Hammerstone. Number 25, AC Mack. Number 26, Braun Breaker. Number 27, Will Ospreay. Number 28, Sammy Guevara. Number 29, Zack Sabre Jr. And number 30, Mike Bailey. All right, let me size this down to number 16. Size 16. Just so that way it all fits. Size 16. There we go. So that is our ranking of the PWI500 from 30 to 1. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take these names, drop them down here. Bailey. Paste. Boom. We're going to unrank these numbers. We're going to do to kind of make sure we're not doing anything like, you know, just going based off of what we're seeing. We're going to do a randomizer real quick. Hold on. Name randomizer. Here you go. List randomizer. That's what I was looking for. All right, list randomizer. We're going to pop all these names into this list right here. Boom. Randomize. There we go. So that's our random list. We're going to take these names real quick. Boom, boom, boom. Elliot Ember, what's going on, man? This looks like it could be a Royal Rumble match. It really could, honestly. Roman Reigns should have a special spot every year for himself. Number 1 is another wrestler, but true number is Roman Reigns. Few beans. Cool beans. Cool beans. Let me read the chat real quick. Because I haven't read the chat in a minute. Let me read the chat real quick. Good on Vikingo for being number 8 for someone who has wrestled. I love Okada to death. What's up, y'all? What's up? How are we feeling about the list so far? We're about to rearrange it in just a second. I just realized it's bright as fuck. Why does it do this? Why is it always bright as fuck? Hold on one second. I need to adjust something real quick. Why is it always bright as fuck? What's good, bro? What's up, man? What's up? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to make sure y'all not blind. I don't know why y'all didn't say something earlier. Like, it's blinding to look at this shit. Oh, you know what? Because I do have an extension where if I have it on, it will essentially turn Google Docs into dark mode, but that's only on my Google Chrome. I don't have it on Blaze, which is the browser I'm on right now. Brave, which is the browser I'm on right now. So I can't really do too much about it, sadly. You know, it's not too blinding for y'all, is it? Oh, I'll take double spacing out real quick. What's good is a WC is a content creator. Check him out, I guess. Go back. And did it make a difference? What I just did. Let's see. Whoops. Yes, it kind of did. Okay. So here we are. This is our 30 to choose from. We're going to rearrange and make our list. All right. So starting from the top at number 30. Choosing from these names right here. From 30, it's a lot to go from 30 to fucking 1. It's a lot of really good names here. I'm probably going to start off with AC Mac only because I don't watch the indies, so I can't really rank them based off of that all that much. So AC Mac there. Next, number 29, I'm probably going to put down, he's going to be Moose. Because I've only watched Impact Wrestling a handful of times this year. So, can't really speak on him. Everyone else I really can speak on it. Maybe, you know what? Maybe not Alexander Hammerstone. Well, you know what? Because he's been champion for so long, I would keep him on the list for a little bit longer. So I would throw in El Hijo del Vikingo because, once again, I can't rank people who I am unfamiliar with. Better yet, we'll just start from, we'll just do it like that then. El Hijo del Vikingo. Take him off. So now we got Mike Bailey, CM Punk. I think after that, I probably would go with Mike Bailey. He's been doing good work. He's doing great work, honestly. But I think other guys have a place over him in this list. All right. 26. I would probably next go with Alex Hammerstone. Why am I doing ASMR now? Alexander Hammerstone. Good work. He's doing an MLW. By comparison to other people on this list, probably rank him that much higher. Next on the list, if we're going based off of not only... It is my birthday, so I can't stay long. High Voltage Nova. Let's give some happy birthdays and a chant for my boy High Voltage Nova. This guy's been here since, 2019, 2020. You've been here for a long-ass time, dude. So a big happy birthday to you. I hope you have a great birthday. How old are you turning? Bro? Let the chat know so we can sing happy birthday to you. Big happy birthday to our brethren in the chat, High Voltage Nova. He's been here for a long time, man. Show my man some love in the chat. One of the wrenches in the chat. 19? Oh, you a young bull, bro. Cherish your years as a young bull, because trust me, it does not get easier the older you get. But happy birthday, bro. Hope you enjoy it. All right. So we're 25 now. Matt Cardona. I want to put Matt Cardona next. Nah, I would go Gresham. Gresham's next. Jonathan. Actually, because I don't really... Yeah, he's carried the Ring of Honor Championship and defending it a lot of places. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go with Gresham. After Gresham, I'm gonna go Matt Cardona because he's been doing good work too, but just not as great as everybody else because he's not on a big stage. So let's take Matt Cardona off. This is where it starts to get interesting now. Matt Cardona. After Matt Cardona, I'm going to go Josh Alexander. Yeah, Josh Alexander or Sammy Guevara. Josh Alexander or Sammy Guevara. You know, Sammy Guevara has been in a lot of prime spots from June of last year to 2022. So I think I would probably have to go with Josh Alexander. Then I will go Sammy Guevara. All right, let's knock them out. Sammy, Josh Alexander. All right, 22, 21. I will go Braun Breaker. All right, and then we're getting into a bit of a nitty gritty here. 20, I will probably say is going to be Zack Sabre Jr. Zack Sabre Jr. Soup, my birthday's in 28 days. How old are you turning? Good wrestler, should be world champion. He really should be. All right, 19. All right. So who do we got left? Let's take Zack Sabre Jr. out of here. Who we got left? Okada, Shingo, Lashley, Rhodes, MJF, Moxley, Ospreay, Jericho, Cole, Drew McIntyre, Big E, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, Bryan Danielson, Hiroshi Tanahashi, Kenny Omega, Hangman Adam Page, Jay White, CM Punk. I would probably next go Adam Cole. Adam Cole. Good matches. Prime spot. Can't really rank him too much higher than everybody else. Yeah, Adam Cole. After Adam Cole, I would go Jay White. 18, Jay White. He's been IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion. He definitely should be on the list. After that, I would go... well, you know what? I'm going to go Tanahashi at 19. So Adam Cole goes down to 18, and then Jay White goes down to 17. So that leaves me with a good chunk of people. So now that I've seen I still have Big E here, I got to put Big E higher, because he definitely should not be this low. I would put Big E right beneath Josh Alexander, which knocks everybody down. So 23. 23 Big E. So that knocks everybody down one. 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. So now we take Big E off. Boom. Now I really get into the tough stuff here. I love the title of the stream, by the way. It makes me laugh. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. What's the title of the stream on Twitch? Because Twitch don't be changing the title of my fucking stream sometimes, and it pisses me off. What's the title of the name of the stream on Twitch? They really don't be wanting to change the name. I don't know why. They refuse to change the name of the stream. Let's go to Twitch. What's the name of the stream on Twitch? I heard real niggas watch NXT 2. My God. It still didn't change the name of the fucking stream. I hate fucking Twitch sometimes, man. I really do. You'll be turning 11? And that makes a lot of sense for how you act. But happy soon-to-be birthday. Also, cool idea for what you're doing now. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Big E has been injured since March. And he's been doing good shit, but he's been injured since March. So that's also why he has to be ranked a bit higher on the stream. All right. 15 and onward. We have Kazuchika Okada, Shingo Takagi. Is Shingo Takagi not ranked yet? He should definitely be a bit lower. Shingo, MJF, John Moxley, Will Ospreay. This is 15, right? Shit. That's 15. First of all, Shingo should be ranked already. Tanahashi should be ranked. Tanahashi's already ranked, so he should be off this list. And Shingo should be ranked already. So Shingo's got to go. Shingo, I will put probably above Braun. I'll put him above Braun. So Shingo... No, above Braun. Because Shingo was champion earlier this year. Well, I will put him above Zack Sabre Jr. too, since he was champion. So Zack Sabre... Well, he was Tanahashi then. So yeah, there we go. 17 sounds about right. Adam Cole? Adam Cole. 16, because he was champion for a good part of the year. And then he lost the championship. It kind of went down. So he went down some after he lost the championship. So you know what? I will probably go right above. Well, definitely gotta be above Tanahashi. So yeah, right here, 17. Shingo Takagi. 16 and 15. There we go. All right, moving on. CM Punk, Heyman Page, Kenny Omega, Bryan Danielson, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, Chris Jericho, Will Ospreay, MJF. Yeah, okay. Next. 14 is either going to be Drew or Jericho. Drew or Jericho. I'm probably more inclined to say Drew. Drew and then Jericho. Because Jericho's been doing a lot of good stuff. But the cutoff is June 2022. Jericho really wasn't doing all that much except for feuding with Eddie Kingston. So I will go Jericho and then Drew. So 14, Chris Jericho, and 13, Drew McIntyre. So Jericho and McIntyre are gone. That leaves us with a good crop of guys left for 12. So 12. Who we got? CM Punk, Heyman Page, Kenny Omega, Bryan Danielson, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Will Ospreay, Jon Moxley, MJF, Cody Rhodes, Bobby Lashley. Why is Shingo still fucking up here? What the fuck? I feel like I'm missing people now. Because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And there's how many spots left? Oh, no, I'm right. This is accurate. Cody? Who's next? Cody? Who would y'all put next? Number 12 between these guys. I feel like I want to put Cody. Well, no, MJF should be already on here. MJF should definitely be already on this list. He should be right beneath Adam Cole. Because even though MJF is pushed fairly well, he hasn't won really anything remote. Like all of his big feud. Think about MJF's big feuds with. Let's check his Pro Fight DB real quick. We'll do a little bit of research on MJF real quick before we rank him, because MJF, he has really good feuds and he's a really good character and he has really good matches, but he loses a lot of his high profile feuds. So if I'm thinking about it, he probably should be a little bit lower. He shouldn't be that close. Let's look at it. He doesn't wrestle that often, by the way. So starting from here, Sammy Guevara, he beat him. He beat Jericho. Then he lost Jericho all out. Won a Grand Slam. One here. He won a Full Gear against Darby. Great match. Good match here. One here. Lost the Holiday Bash. Lost to Shawn Dean. Beat CM Punk, but then lost CM Punk Revolution. Lost to Wardlow. Lost to Shawn Dean here. He won the. He didn't wrestle that many times. A lot of the people on this list, they've wrestled way more times than fucking he did. Way more times than he did. I don't know. Where are we putting MJF, guys? I feel like he should be a bit higher. He should be a bit lower by this metric. Hold on, let me see if I can kind of, because now the screen's gotten brighter again. Shit, I hate when this shit happens. Hold on. See if I can. I hate when it does this shit, bro. Why do you do this? Why do you just get brighter all of a sudden out of nowhere? I'm so sorry, y'all. I don't know why it does this. Let's see if I can try to do some edit real quick. Try to make this less brighter. How about now? Fuck it. I guess we'll just go like this. I'm sorry if it's blinding you, but we kind of have to trudge on. Where do y'all think MJF should rank? I could see MJF in top 10. I mean, he hasn't wrestled that many times. He's wrestled what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. He's wrestled 15 times in the last 365 days. And the cutoff technically should be, in the last 365 days, he's wrestled 14 times. Yeah, no, he's not in the top 10. Not in the top 10. I would honestly say he should be. He's in between Drew and Jericho. He's in between Drew and Jericho. Honestly, he should not be above Jay White. Or Adam Cole. You know what? MJF should be right here. MJF should be right here at 17. Right here at 16. Shingo Takagi. Right under Shingo. MJF should be right here. So you make Adam Cole 15, Jay White 14, Jericho, fucking fruit fly. Jericho 13, and Drew 12. There we go. I think that's an appropriate spot. So number 11 is where things get really juicy. We got Okada, Lashley, Cody Rhodes, Jon Moxley, Will Ospreay, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, Bryan Danielson, Kenny Omega, Hangman Page, CM Punk. So who does not make the top 10? One of these guys is not making a top 10 list. One of them is not making it. And it's either going to be Okada or Cody Rhodes. One of those two is not making the top 10. It's either, for me, it's either Okada or Cody Rhodes. One of them is not making a top 10 list. I think everybody else deserves to be on the list. But Okada and Cody Rhodes, one of them has to be left out. One of them has to be left out. Let's look at their year. Let's do that real quick. Let's look at the year of Cody and we'll compare the year Cody and Okada had to each other real quick. Let's start with Okada first. Let's start with Okada. Because Okada's wrestled a lot more fucking matches than Cody did. Let's just get that out the way now. A lot more. Let's just go to fucking 250 for the safe side. All right, so starting from July 1st, so here. AEW Forbidden Door is where the cutoff is for him. So for Forbidden Door to... Fuck, bro. That's a lot of fucking matches. Holy shit. So basically Dominion. He's wrestled a shit ton. A bunch of tag team matches, but he's wrestled a shit ton. Jeff Cobb, Yamura, G1 Climaxes. Really don't count the G1 Climaxes. Power Struggle, Buddy Matthews. Here's the Wrestle Kingdom match. Shingo and Ospreay. Great match with Ospreay, Wrestle Kingdom. He had a great tag team match with Tanahashi against Kaito Kiyomiya and Kaiji Muto. Then he got into a big, I don't know, with Naito again. He had a match with Despy, which is really good. Master Wato, Taichi. Naito again. Naito again at some point, I'm sure. A great match with fucking Zack Sabre Jr. for the Junior Heavyweight Championship. Naito again, here we go. Naito again. Jay White. Yep, that we got to cut off where we get to the Fatal 4-Way, which is right here. So that's Okada's year. Now let's go to Cody's year. Cody Rhodesia. Cody Rhodia. What the fuck? Can I not type? There we go. Let's do Cody's year. So Cody's year stretches from, boom, Road Rager against QT Marshall. Hated that fucking feud. Malachi, we start the Malachi Black shit. Now at this point, Cody Rhodes is getting booed. So we're not going to count the boos. We're just going to... So we're not going to count the boos. We're just going to count... Well, no, we got to count that, right? Hold on, let's go back and see what they're counting exactly. All right, go back to the PWI500 thing. Oh, shit, what did I do with the list? No, what did I do with the list? Fuck. I messed up the list because I don't know where the list went. I got to bring the list back up because I clicked off the list. I don't know how the fuck I clicked off the list. I don't know how I did that. What the hell? PWI500. I don't know how I clicked off the list. We got to go back just so I could see exactly what we're going based off of here. We could do that as our unit of measurement. All right, go back. Here we go. Here we go. Unit of measurement right here. So, In-ring achievement, influence, technical ability, competition, and activity. So basing Cody Rhodes and Okada off of this metric: wins and loss records, championships, tournaments won, visibility and prestige within a promotion and industry, quality of moves, matches, and in-ring psychology, success against the most varied and highest quality opponents available, and the activity. Who do you guys think deserves to be in the top 10, and who do you guys think who should not be in the top 10 between Cody Rhodes and Okada? I'm going to refill my glass of water. I want you guys to debate in the back of the comments section. We'll come back and we'll talk about it. BRB. All right, chat, where we at? Where we at right now? Where we at? Who we talk about? Let's see. Maybe bump Cody. I'm not keeping up with Cody and Okada's recent work in the past year, to be honest. Jacob Maya lastly had... Well, we're not talking about... We're just talking about Okada and Rhodes right now. Okada just doesn't get the domestic attention Cody does. I'm the best wrestler alive. So here's my feeling on that. He did get the boos, however... He also got the wins, and whether we admit it or not, Cody mostly must watch compared to Jin. Cody top 10, Rhodes, Okada top 10. What? Cody Rhodes, Cody top 10. Cool. Okada, I think shouldn't. I think he has great matches, but Cody's on fire right now. Where we go? I'd rather watch Okada than a Cody match, but if all things are equal, Okada. Okay, let's go through. In-ring achievements, win-loss records, championships, tournaments won. Okay, right off the bat, Okada wins that first criteria. Okada has won more well, he's had more matches, so obviously it kind of weighs itself out. He's won the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship in that point, which Cody didn't win any championships, I believe, in that span from June 2021 to June 2022. He didn't win any championships. Well, he was the TNT champion, I believe, so never mind. I take that back, but... The IWGP World Heavyweight Championship outweighs the TNT Championship, so automatically, and he won the G1 Climax both years. So yeah, immediately Okada wins. Influence, Cody I think has more influence than Okada does at this point. The amount of people that I saw go crazy over Cody Rhodes returning to WWE was insane. Cody was the talk of the town all April. He was the talk of the town. Even though he was hated in AEW, he was still the talk of the town in AEW too. So influence-wise, Cody wins. Technical ability, I think it's pretty fair to say that I think many of you will agree that Okada is the better wrestler than Cody Rhodes. I think depending on the style you want, it could vary, but I think many of you would just say it's Okada. which is fine. Competition, success against the most varied and highest quality opponents available. Comparing the people they faced, you probably would just go with Okada, right? Since Okada faced more people. And Cody faced Seth Rollins for most of his fucking WWE run because he got hurt. Why? Look, Seth, Theory, The Miz, Kevin Owens, but Seth. So yeah, it's quality of opponents. It really doesn't change up that much. I mean, here you got Malachi Black a lot, and then Andrade. Then I think you got to go with Cody at that point. You got to go with Okada at that point. And then activity-wise, okay, so yeah, I think at this point it's Okada. I think Cody gets number 11. Okada makes the top 10. And Okada is our number 10. So now it begs the question, who is below top 10? Take Okada and Kane out. So I think for now, Bobby Lashley, Jon Moxley, Will Ospreay, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, Bryan Danielson, Kenny Omega, Heyman Page, CM Punk. Okay, so next I'm going to say is going to be between Bobby Lashley and Seth Rollins. I think the next two are Bobby Lashley and Seth Rollins. I think that's fair to say. I think it's fair to say the next two are Bobby Lashley and Seth Rollins. So now the question is, do you put Bobby Lashley higher because he has a higher win record? Or do you put Seth higher because of his quality of feuds and quality of matches? I think that's the next question. Are we going more so with the quality of matches and quality of feuds, or the higher win-loss records? Because the higher win-loss records, I believe, goes to Bobby Lashley, if I'm correct. Well, we'll do the little fight DB real quick, just to measure out, just to be fair. Everyone's saying that Rollins is higher. Let's be fair. We'll be fair. Let's just see. Let's just give him the benefit of the doubt here. Can I not type Lashley correctly? Am I not? I'm pretty sure I'm spelling Bobby Lashley's name right. Lashley. I was saying Lashley. There we go. Yeah, he's won majority of the matches he's been featured in. So without a doubt, he has more wins. But let's go back here, okay? In-ring achievement, I think it's without a doubt it's Bobby Lashley. Influence, Seth Rollins. Ability, Seth Rollins. Competition, Seth. Okay, so yeah, you guys are right. Seth goes higher. So then we're going to go 10 because it's Okada. 9, Bobby Lashley. And 8 is Seth Rollins. So now we are down to, well, oh shit. There we go. We're down to Jon Moxley, Will Ospreay, Roman Reigns, Bryan Danielson, Kenny Omega. Hey, wait a minute. Kenny Omega, what the fuck? What am I doing, bro? What am I doing? Hold on. Kenny Omega needs to be on this list already. Kenny Omega was injured. Kenny Omega, he should be on the list already. I was drawing, bro. I'm drawing. Kenny Omega should have been on the list. He's been injured for most of this period of time. Hold on. Kenny Omega. I'm drawing. Wait a minute. I'm drawing. Hold on. So starting from here, we got Moose, Jungle Boy, Sami Callihan. Good matches. Christian Cage, Andrade El Idolo, Christian Cage again, Bryan Danielson, phenomenal match. Heyman Page, and then you can't count this because it cuts off at June. So Kenny here had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 matches, not even 15. So is he even ranking in the top 30, honestly? I mean, I guess he should because the quality of performances. But I don't know. I mean, he's not. Let's be fair. He's not in the fucking tens. He's not in the tens. He's not. He's not. Just based off the fact that he's been injured for most of the fucking year, and he has only 15 matches. He's not in the tens. So the question is, where in this category is he ranking? Is he above Cody? No. Is he above Drew? No. Not above Jericho. Not above Jay White. Not above Adam Cole. Not above MJF. Not above Shingo. Not above Tanahashi. Not above Zack Sabre Jr. Not above Braun Breaker. Now, is he above Sammy? No. Because Sammy's had more matches, and I think probably maybe you can argue higher quality matches than Sammy because he had more matches. Here's the thing. Can you argue that Sammy had more higher quality matches because he had more matches? It's hard to argue that. Like, I really don't want to say he's ranking higher than Sammy, but he's had less matches than Sammy because he's been injured for so long. That's where it really gets tough to put Kenny Omega in the top 30 because he's been injured for so long. Where does Kenny Omega rank in the top 20 already? Hold on. Just go back here. Kenny Omega was number 19. And they had him ranked above Adam Cole. Had him ranked above Drew and Jericho and Ospreay and Sam. So they ranked him above a few people already. He missed 8. Yeah, see, my thing is, don't get me wrong. I think he's better than most of the people on this list. But because he missed so much time, he's got to rank lower than a lot of these people. I think it's fair to say if you have missed so much time, you can't rank higher than a lot of these people. I think I'm gonna put him just above Sammy. He's right here at 20. I think he's right here at number 20. Fucking fruit fly. All right. So now we gotta adjust this. So 19 for Braun Breaker, 18 for Zack Sabre Jr., 17 for Tanahashi, 16 for Takagi, 15 for MJF, 14 for Adam Cole, 13 for Jay White, 12 for Jericho, 11 for Drew. Look at that. Cody Rhodes made the top 10 after all, as I said earlier. 9 for Okada, 8 for Lashley, 7 for Seth. Okay, there we go. We knocked Kenny Omega off. Boom. So now we're down to the top 6. Jon Moxley, Will Ospreay, Roman Reigns, Bryan Danielson, Heyman Page, CM Punk. Okay. So now we just got to see, because I'm going to say this is going to be between CM Punk and then probably Heyman Page. I think it's between Punk and Page. I think this one is Punk and Page. So now we're just going to measure out how many matches did Punk actually have. Because Punk, I would say, has had better quality feuds than Heyman Page. And you could argue he's had some high quality matches. I don't know if they're better than Page's, but we're going to see how many matches did CM Punk have in his period of his run. I think the real deciding factor is how many matches did Punk have in his run. In his entire run back, Punk has had 1, 2, 3, 4. He's run almost all of them, so that's already great. He only lost 3 of the matches he was involved in. So of the 3 he lost, he was involved in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 20. So he was involved in 23 matches, and he only lost 3 of them. So that's a really good ratio right there. That's a really good ratio. It's a really, really, really good ratio. Now let's go to Heyman Page. Heyman's had way more. Let's just be fair. Heyman's had way more. Way more. Would you guys say Heyman Page has had higher quality matches than CM Punk has? Unbiased. Put aside your feelings for CM Punk. We're being completely objective here. Would you say that Heyman Page has had higher quality matches than CM Punk? Just to be objective. Put your feelings aside. Would you say Heyman Page has had higher quality matches than CM Punk in this last year? I am too biased. I'm trying to be unbiased making this list. Punk has been great on the mic quality and feuds majority-wise, money-wise. Just came with Punk. Not depends on what mood I'm in. I can't be going off of your feelings here. We're trying to be objective. No, yes. Let's go back to the list here. Here we go. In-ring achievements. So wins, loss, championships, tournaments won. So based off of that alone, it would be Hangman Page since he's had more matches and actually was AEW World Champion. In the beginning of the year, he beat Kenny Omega. Well, Punk also was AEW World Champion, but it was for a shorter period of time. And he was champion twice, but then he lost it. So, yeah, by that point, it's Page. Influence, immediately it's Punk. Like, that's not even without question, it's Punk. Technical ability. So quality of moves, matches, and psychology. This is where it becomes between Punk and Page. I think it would be Page, right? I think I'll probably say Page has the technical ability over Punk. Competition. Success against the most varied and highest quality opponents available. This is, I think, where I would probably say Punk has had higher profile matches than Page. Because after Page lost the championship, he kind of fell off with the matches he was having. So let's go back to CM Punk real quick. CM Punk faced Darby, Powerhouse Hobbs, Dan Garcia, Matt Sydal, Bobby Fish, Eddie Kingston, Marshall, Lee Moriarty, Wardlow, MJF, Max Caster, Penta Escura. Just about every match Punk had has been high quality. He hasn't wrestled any like lower card guys, like a handful of lower card guys. That's about it. Punk, I agree with Robs. Punk better psychology with Page. Physical, technical ability is higher. Okay, I can get down with that. Match wise, not best against the best. He has more. I think so. Page was Brian. Page was Cole. It's a really tough one. Activity-wise, it would probably go to Page because Page has had more matches. Oh, that's a really tough one, guys. All right. Number 6. Yeah, it's a real tough one. Trying to rank Page in Punk. Coin flip. Nah, we gotta decide. We can't be indecisive here. We gotta say Page or Punk. You know what? I think Hangman Page definitely had better matches in many ways, but Punk had a more eventful year than Page. So I think I'm going to say Hangman Page number 6 and CM Punk number 5 because Punk had a more eventful year than Page. Both in and out of the ring. He had a more eventful year. So Punk reigns number 5. So now we're down to the top 5 here. Which doesn't make sense because I only have 4 guys. Oh, duh. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. So the top 4. So Moxley and Ospreay, I think, is where we're at right now. Moxley, Ospreay, Danielson, Reigns. Who's next? Who's next? Between Moxley, Ospreay, Reigns, and Danielson. I like how you called it. Who's next between I think next is probably Will Ospreay. I think next is either Ospreay or Danielson. I think Ospreay or Danielson is next. Next is either Danielson or Ospreay. Let's do a little compare and contrast real quick. I think I know for a fact Ospreay's had way more matches than Danielson has had. So this is where it really, really comes down to your I think this is where it comes down to who you vibe with in the ring the most. Because quality of match is different. They wrestled 2 completely different styles. I think this really comes down to who do you prefer in the ring between Danielson and Ospreay. Preferably me, it's really hard. I don't have a preference. I would watch either man's matches in a jiffy. Let's do this. In-ring achievement. Okay, so in-ring achievement, I think it immediately goes to Ospreay. Because Ospreay was the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion this year. Wait a minute. Ospreay, did he lose it to Okada at Wrestle Kingdom? No, Ospreay I think lost it by that point. Hold on. I don't want to go to New Japan's website because they'll fucking copyright strike me, those fuckers. Let's do Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay. Okay, Will Ospreay. Fuck, I need to do 250 because he's had so many fucking matches. When did he actually lose the IWG? Okay, so he lost it to Okada at Wrestle Kingdom this year, which means that he was already no. I think Okada successfully defended it against him. So no, he was champion the whole time, right? He was injured. Guys, I'm trying to remember this correctly. Wasn't Ospreay injured already? And then he came back. Okay, so he was injured and then he came back with the champ, which means that technically he was the champion the whole time. Right? Hold on. Because I think technically Ospreay was champion the whole time. IWGP World Heavyweight Championship reign. We got to get real technical here. We're not going off of bias. I'm always trying to be objective about this shit. So technically, Ospreay won a championship April 4th. It was vacated. So it got vacated on May 20th, which means that technically he was no longer champion by the time that the thing starts. So it starts July 1st. So Ospreay was no longer champion by this time. So we really can't count his reign as champion. It doesn't count because it got vacated. So we're not going based off him being champion. He wasn't champion. So neither he nor Danielson were champion by that point. Neither of them won tournaments. And win-loss records, Ospreay won more matches. So by this alone, Ospreay wins here. Because Ospreay had more matches and won more matches. Influence, it's easily, I think it's Danielson. Oh, is it that easy though? Is it that easy? I think it kind of is that easy because Danielson's on a bigger platform than Ospreay is. I think Ospreay is the bigger. I think Ospreay has a lot more attention and eyes on him than he's ever had in his career. But because Danielson is in AEW and he's more of a homegrown name, he's more of a household name. Daniel Bryan is a household name. I think by that alone, Danielson would have the influence, right? Just because he's a household name of being Daniel Bryan. I think influence would probably just go to Bryan Danielson, right? What do you guys think? What's up, Aiden Thomas? Daniel was also inactive July through August of 2021 for Ospreay. I think influence would probably just go to Bryan. So yeah, one for Ospreay, one for Bryan. Technical ability. This is where it really just differs from person to person. I think technical ability really differs from person to person. So we'll go to competition. Success against the most varied and highest quality opponents available. Bryan won a lot of his matches up until recently. Recently, he's been losing a lot. Bryan's been losing a lot. Let's see. Let's pull both of them up, okay? We'll do open a new tab. Bryan Danielson. Look at this stretch. Bryan's winning. Boom, 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 boom. And then lost. Well, he didn't lose that many times. He didn't actually lose as much as I thought he did. Compared to Ospreay, who's kind of... He's won a lot of tag team matches here. He didn't lose too many times either. So Ospreay didn't lose that many times either. But the thing is that Ospreay had more matches than Danielson had. Remember the cutoff. You're killing this list. Thank you, Robs. I appreciate you. So activity goes to Ospreay. Competition, quality of opponents. I think Paige, Jericho, Garcia, Seidel, Ospreay. Who is Ospreay beating? Mike Bailey. Ospreay's been going across the world, like defending the championships, wrestling in the UK, wrestling in America, wrestling in Japan. I think by quality of opponents, I think I would give it to Ospreay. Because he's wrestled in different companies, different countries. So competition, I would go to Ospreay, and activity goes to Ospreay as well. So I think by this metric, Ospreay would just be over Bryan. Because Ospreay has the benefit of going to different countries and different companies in wrestling, whereas Danielson's been in AEW the whole time. So yeah, you know what? I think by this metric, I got to give Ospreay the higher ranking. So we're going to go Bryan Danielson for 4, and then Ospreay for 3. Which leaves the top 2 to be Roman Reigns and Jon Moxley. And that is going to be a big debate between a lot of you, but I think it's got to be Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns was the champion the whole time. He unified the 2 championships, main event at WrestleMania, and he's been the top guy the whole fucking time. Jon Moxley carried AEW on his back. Okay, let's look at this. So from June 2021, he was not the champion. So let's do Jon Moxley. We'll make a case for Jon Moxley, even though he's going to be number 2. Let's just be fair. He's going to be number 2 no matter what. But we'll try to make a case for him real quick. We'll try to make a case for Jon Moxley real quick. So from right here, by this time, he had already lost the championship. So he's no longer champion right here. So by this point, he already is the GCW champion. So he's already doing stuff in GCW. Oh, wait, no, that's too late. Hold on, that's too late in the list. 250. So right here. Boom. Right here. Yeah, right here. So by this time, he's already IWGP US champion, even though he's not really in Japan doing shit. He's just wrestling matches really here. He's just being Jon Moxley here. At this point, he's just kind of being Jon Moxley, not really doing all that much. Just kind of being Jon Moxley. He had a match with Will Ospreay, which I have yet to see. I'm sure it was really good. Just kind of being Jon Moxley. This is where he starts to get shit done. Then he becomes interim champion. So yeah, I would say the big stretch of Moxley's run really didn't start till 2022. So I think, yeah, there's really no way to debate Moxley being over Roman Reigns, honestly. So yeah. Jon Moxley. And then number 1 is the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. So that's my Sooplex 30. That's my Sooplex 30. So what do y'all think of my top 10 list? My top 10, let's look at the PWI top 10, okay? So, boom. Break this up. Sooplex 10. And then we got the PWI 10. So the PWI 10 is Jonathan Gresham, Big E. I keep forgetting who the fuck 8 is. El Hijo, Dave Vikingo. 7 is Cody Rhodes, I believe. No, Cody Rhodes is 6. Who's number 7? Danielson's number 7. Cody Rhodes is number 6. Six is Cody Rhodes. 5 is Bobby Lashley. 4 is Heyman Page. 3 is... I forgot who 3 was. That's a little embarrassing, not gonna lie. Punk, right? Punk. Okay. Okada. And the one is Roman Reigns. So here we go. This is the PWI 10 versus the Sooplex 10. You guys can be the judge of which one you like the most. All right, so the PWI top 10. Jonathan Gresham, number 10. Big E, number 9. El Hijo del Vikingo, number 8. Bryan Danielson, number 7. Cody Rhodes, number 6. Bobby Lashley, number 5. Hangman Page, number 4. CM Punk, number 3. Kazuchika Okada, number 2. Roman Reigns, number 1. The Sooplex 10 has Cody Rhodes, number 10. Kazuchika Okada, number 9. Bobby Lashley, number 8. Seth Rollins, number 7. Hangman Page, number 6. CM Punk, number 5. Bryan Danielson, number 4. Will Ospreay, number 3. Jon Moxley, number 2. And Roman Reigns, number 1. What do you guys think of these lists? Yours is way more accurate? Well, I thought mine's pretty accurate. It's pretty crazy seeing Bobby Lashley above Okada and Cody Rhodes, but he had a way more dominant year. Acknowledged Suplex top 10. Gunther belongs in the Moose spot. Yeah, Gunther should have been in the 30s, but I was trying to go based off of who they had in the 30s to 10s. Suplex wins. Flawless victory. What can I say? Flawless victory. But yeah, that's my top 10. Cody Rhodes, number 10. Kazuchika Okada, number 9. Bobby Lashley, number 8. Seth Rollins, number 7. Heyman Page, number 6. CM Punk, number 5. Bryan Danielson, number 4. Will Ospreay, number 3. Jon Moxley, number 2. And Roman Reigns is number 1. And that is how I would rank the PWI top 10. All right. That is our list. Common W Suplex on, what can I say? W's all around, baby. W's all around. We're going to end things out here in a bit. Final comments on the PWI500. What are you guys' thoughts? Let me know before we end things out here. Mox not being in the top 10 in PWI is insane. Well, that's why Suplex made his top 10 and put Jon Moxley in the rightful place as number fucking 2, bitch. That's what, not you, bitch. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I got too hyped. That is why Suplex put him in a rightful spot at number fucking 2. Because that's where he should be, number 2. Not number 1. I think Roman Reigns stays number 1, but I think he should definitely be number 2. And Will Ospreay should be number 3. Sheamus number 4. Yeah, no, Sheamus is not going where Bryan Danielson is. In my list, Sheamus is somewhere in the 30s. Do you have a regular stream night? Not yet. I still am figuring out those days. I think right now we're about to start making it Tuesday, Thursday weekends. I think not yet. I'm going to finalize it probably at the end of the month. But I think what we're going to do going forward is Tuesday, Thursday weekends. Tuesday, Thursday weekends. Because I really don't want to stream during Raw and Dynamite and Smackdown. Maybe we'll make like one of those days. We'll do like like either Monday, Wednesday, or Friday. We'll do a vote, and then whatever day wins, we'll do a stream, a live reaction stream. But I want to try to do my own content for Tuesday, Thursday, and weekends. Thoughts on Braun Breaker? I haven't seen him wrestle that much, but what I've seen from him is good work. Sheamus deserves better. He deserves higher on the list, but definitely not in the top 10. He's not touching the top 10 in my list, at least. All Shield members in the top 10 believe that. Yeah, Seth is 7, but he's definitely still in the top 10 with his Shield brethren. Seth and Jon Moxley got slighted this year really hard, and I don't get it. Oh, another big critique of the PWI 500. There are absolutely 0 fucking stardom wrestlers in that list, and that is criminal. Absolutely criminal. How do you have you have 0 stardom wrestlers in your top 10? That makes no sense. None. How do you have no stardom wrestlers in your top 10 list when stardom is killing it? Now, listen, I don't think they're as hot as they were last year, but they definitely are killing it. Having bangers with Julia and Mayu Iwatani, Utami Hayashishita, Shiori. How are they not in your top 100? How are they not on your list at all? You got Rini Yamashita and Trisha Dor. Like, I could tell none of y'all motherfuckers watch stardom. Like, damn. Fuck. That's crazy. Also, no WWE women at all were in this list. You got Trish Adora and shit. Where the fuck is Bianca Belair at? Where the fuck is Sasha Banks at? What the fuck? That's weird. That's me though. 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 Also me is about to be out. Thank y'all for coming through to the stream. You guys are the best. I love each and every single one of y'all. We'll be back live tomorrow, probably 8 p.m. Eastern time. Not too sure we're streaming just yet, but I'll let y'all know. Stay up to date. Stay woke. Stay easy. I love y'all. Have a good night. Love you. See ya. Bye. Edge and Christian are not in my top 10 or top 20 or top 30, but they're somewhere. They're somewhere.